様のご飯、本当に美味しいです。おいしい。花椒様のご飯、本当に美味しいです。これ、本当にいくらでもおかわりしていいんですか？僕の猫背にこんな贅沢があっていいんですか？
What the fuck? Look, you wanted coconuts, and now you got two big ones right in front of you. There's more than enough here. Don't worry about it.
ありがとうございます。花椒様大好きです。
I like small. Yeah, I know. Coconut sure can eat. Tina enjoying it so much makes cooking for her more than worthwhile. I'm a pastry chef, but I do have some experience cooking other things too. I sip my tea. As I watch Coconut gobble down the food with a smile on her face. Truth be told though, today was the first time I actually paid attention to Coconut at work. She's definitely clumsy, no doubt about it. The way she works, you'd think she had her eyes closed the whole time. First off, you're trying to make me fail. No fat second of us. This was so unexpected. What do you mean this was unexpected? I literally have Nekopara in the stream title. Listen. Alright, there you go. She was so nervous that she was practically shaking. Is she always this bad under pressure? She has really good overall motor skills and reflexes, so she should be pretty coordinated. But reality is harsh. Well, it's not like she has to get better in a day. Oh yeah. Well, what about the other cat girls? Like dinner and baths and stuff. Listen, the only way to succeed NoFap is to embrace the horny. You need to go full monk mode. I mean, Shigure and Mom aren't around, right? Instead of avoiding the horny, you need to embrace the horny. Oh, I don't know what Nekopara. Yeah, I expected that.
食材も置いてってくれてますし、ある程度はみんな料理もできますし。しぐれ様がもしものお金も置いていってくれてるから心配はご無用です。
Pet her, you know what? Fine, I guess I will. Also, a fun fact about this game. They have a chest bounciness meter, so you can slide it all the way down, and you won't get any jiggle physics, and then you slide them all the way up, and they are as exaggerated as any anime.
みんな鈴持ちですから外食もできますし、デリバリーサービスもありますから。それに比べて僕は特訓の成果も出ず、花椒様の最高に美味しいオムライスにがっついてて、ああもうダメだ。僕は本当にダメな猫だ。
Dexter, he doesn't know who those characters are. She either really she's either really down or just plain stubborn. At least she's feeling well enough to eat this much. Anyway, I should change the topic. Oh, by the way, I had something I've wanted to ask. Wanted to ask for a while now.
はい、何でしょうか。
Did you start changing the way you speak?
それは。
You suppose you're you're suddenly speaking a lot more politely. Till recently, you always called the other cat girls One-chan too. You even add Sama when you address me now. I'm just curious is all. She stops eating and lowers her gaze. It's obvious that she's had a hard time thinking of how to respond, so I throw her a lifeline. Sorry. It's okay if you don't want to say.
いえ、別に言いづらいというほどのことではないんですが。
Why do I feel the urge to scare people with my visual novels? Bro, I'm trying to fucking gain an audience, not lose it.
私はもう子猫じゃないから。
She puts her spoon down and speaks in subdued voice.
ショコラとバニラっていう妹もできたし、鈴だって満点で取って、葉月にだっていつまでも面倒見られてるわけじゃないし、いつの間にかどのお姉ちゃんよりも体が大きくなってて、もう子猫みたいなこと言ってられないって思ったから。だから言葉遣いも態度も変えようと思ったんです。やっぱり変ですか？
Smiles slightly, looking somewhat troubled and a bit defeated. First time I've seen her make such a face. I'm not sure what to say. Coconut. Catgirls and humans have different ways of growing up. I recall what Shugure said before. For a moment, I'm at a loss for words. I'm sure she has her own reasons for doing this. Shouldn't poke my nose into her problems. But Coconut is my family. It's precisely because she's family that I have to tell her. She's important to me. I look Coconut straight in the eyes and answer her. It is weird.
変ですか？
Coconut, even you understand, right? You're forcing yourself to be someone you're not. That's why you're having such a hard time. Written all across your face.
歌唱様。
She lightly bites down on her lip. It's as if she wants to say something, but instead she swallows her words. She averts her gaze in resignation.
はい。自分でもずっと分かってました。無理してできてないって。でも でもみんなできることなのに、僕だけできないことがたくさんあるなんて。
Coconut.
歌唱様。
I grab onto Coconut's hand and hold it as gently as I can. You don't need to do everything perfectly. It's okay if you're still just a kitten.
でもそれじゃ。
I shake my head, cutting her off, and lightly squeeze her hand. Coconut, if you were in my shoes, what would you do if you saw that a member of your family was in pain and forcing themselves to be something they're not? Your family to me. I think of us as brother and sister. Okay, well listen, that's a bit weird considering what you're gonna do later in this game. I don't want to see you suffer like this.
歌唱様。
Same goes for the work in the store. I'm happy that you, Coconut, came to help out. It's not about whether you can or can't do your job as well. Seeing you give your all in your own unique way makes me as happy as I can be. So don't say that you're worthless just because you aren't doing so great. It's just too sad.
歌唱様。
Coconut starts to tear up, and her clenched fist slowly begins to loosen. Very like you to want to grow up and become a model cat girl. I'll help you out as much as I can, be it training or something else. You can talk to me like you always have. You don't need to pretend to be someone you're not. Just be yourself and stop trying to be so polite all the time. You've been a precious member of my family long before you started talking so formally, right? She slowly nods, with tears overflowing from her eyes.
ありがとう。僕、間違えてた。ごめんなさい。早く大人になりたくて、でもなれなくて。悲しい思いをさせて、ごめんなさい。それと、僕のこと心配してくれてありがとう。
Thanks for the hydrate, Mister. She nods slightly, a smile spreading across her face. And the stretch. That smile of hers is way too cute. I squeeze her hand in response.
うん、もう大丈夫だよ。ダメでも不器用でも、僕は僕らしくすることにする。大切なお兄ちゃんがそれでいいって言ってくれたから。
Coconut takes my hand and places it against her forehead. The warmth gradually flows into my hand. That warmth is enough to convince me that she's fine now.
僕、水無月家の猫にしてもらえて本当によかった。誰にでも僕は世界一幸せな猫だって言えるよ。
I'm glad. Thanks for being part of my family.
僕の方こそ本当の本当にありがとう。
How precious. I gently bring her head closer in an embrace. Time seems to stop as I continue to pat her on the head. Okay, now just loosen up.
深呼吸。はあ
Relax.
ゆっくり丁寧に。
Plop.
やったよ。見てほら、卵の殻が入ってないよ。
Wow, you cracked an egg. Good for you.
割れた殻もこんな綺麗に。やったー。
She strikes a victory pose like she's a soccer player who just scored. Look, I started watching it when I was like 12. I found out about it when I was like 11. It was just her nerves and shaky hands that were making it hard for her. It's just her nerves and shaky hands that were making it hard for her. Although it's pretty amazing how she puts effort into every little thing she does. In any case, she's definitely made progress, so I'll celebrate with her.
これで洗い物もお掃除も紙ロール交換も何でもバッチリだよ。本当にそれもこれも全部お兄ちゃんのおかげ。ごめんなさい、課長様さんのおかげさまで。
Coconut looks at me apologetically, eyes upturned. Just seeing her react like that makes me chuckle. I don't mind you calling me Oni-chan, though.
本当にいいの？そのこんなにでっかくて可愛くない猫がそんな呼び方しても。
I just told you what I think about of you as I think of you as a cute little sister, didn't I? If that's what you want to call me, then I don't mind at all.
課長さん、その僕ね、しぐれ様、しぐれちゃんを見てて、ずっとお兄ちゃんって羨ましいなって思ってたから。だからさっき兄弟みたいって言ってくれて本当に嬉しかったんだ。僕体ばっかり大きくなっちゃったから、妹だなんてお兄ちゃんにそんな風に思ってもらえるなんて思ってなくて。
I pat her on the head some more. Hang on, let me do that.
ぐるぐるぐるぐる。
Alright. Still, you're shorter than me, right? Well, according to how she's positioned in the frame, her head is sticking above it, so she looks around the same height, if not taller. Besides, big or small, you're still really cute. I've only had Shigure as a sister until now, but I'm happy to hear that you want me as your older brother.
お兄ちゃん。うん。じゃあお兄ちゃんって呼ばせてもらうね。お兄ちゃん、お兄ちゃん。僕のお兄ちゃん。
Her smile was a mixture of bashfulness and mischievousness. Do you know why Anime only ever did it to me? No, I don't. I don't know why it did it for you. She repeats the words over and over like they were some sort of magical happiness spell. There was such a big, huge difference between how she was how she had forced herself to act and how she's behaving now. I end up chuckling some more. So cute, Coconut.
本当当に本当お兄ちゃんにそう言ってもらえたら嬉しい。
Her ears flop around as she smiles. The straightforward honesty reminds me of Chocola. Was Coconut always this adorable? She's way cuter now than when she was trying to keep up her act before. Oh, it's already past 11. I look at the clock and see that it's past 12:30 p.m. Well, it's 1 p.m. It's gotten late all of a sudden. It's pretty late. Want to stay over? Chocolate and Vanilla's beds are free anyway. Yeah, but like, she's too tall for their beds.
いいの？本当に？
Bed.
やったー！お兄ちゃんのお家にお泊まり嬉しいにゃ。
Alright, it's late, so go back to, go take a bath now. I'll get everything ready for you to stay over.
はーい、ありがとうお兄ちゃん。兄様、この妹めに夜のご寵愛のお言葉をいただきたく思います。
Oh, my beloved sister. My beloved little sister. What's up? Oh.
兄様から愛しき妹なんて返しが来るとは。
Alright, Jordan, so this is Shugure. This is the main protagonist's younger sister. I think you can tell by that reaction, what her feelings, towards her older brother are.
兄様は最近この妹めを殺しにかかっているようですね。あ、バニラ、ちょっと鼻血拭く用にバスタオル持ってきてください。
I hear Vanilla reply, okay, at the other end, on the other end. You okay?
すみません、少々お戯れを。ショコラとバニラの進捗を伝えておこうと思いまして。とりあえず明日に帰るのは不可能となりました。
This game seems to be sexual, but then again, that's what I expected when I saw Coconut. Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cute. And look, there are definitely, look, if this wasn't a hentai game, you could pass it off as not being a hentai game, but that's not what it is. So of course there are going to be scenes before the sex scene that will lead up to the sex.
遅くとも1週間はかからないと思いますが、戻った時に綴らない可能性もございます。
But you know, if you got rid of the build up scenes, you know, you could pass it off as a wholesome, cute anime game. Okay, I'll leave everything up to you. Maybe a bit more ecchi.
最善は尽くしますので、それではまた連絡をいたします。愛してますわ、兄様。ご主人。
What the fuck is going on? I think Chuckle is gonna die. A week at most, huh? That means more time with Coconut. Really glad Sugar Daddy and Mum went for me instead. I'll just pretend I didn't hear Chocola's scream of agony. As an Australian, is it more obtainable to get an addiction or less? What do you mean? Listen, all I'm gonna say is I don't think I'm addicted to... I don't think I have a porn addiction. Anime addiction? Maybe. I just like the anime aesthetic when it comes to most things. Right? Like, literally, in Left 4 Dead 2, all of the special infected and the characters are anime girls. Except the... I agree, Western shows are ugly. Hang on a minute. I never said Western shows are ugly. I love Western shows, right? I watch fucking clips of Futurama all the time. I got that shit recommended to me all the time, and I watch all of them. I can't. Okay, they're ugly. Hang on, did I? When it comes to cat girls, Chikudare knows far more than I do. A call from home. Is it Azuki? Chikudare generally uses her cell phone to call. Mom is with her and Chocolate and Vanilla. Which means that if this call is from home, then...
Yo, Kasho. Natsu no ho wa sochi ni in da yo na. Ichou kakunin de yo.
On that dolt.
どうせなんか余計な手間かけさせてんだろうけど、特に問題ねえのか?
Yeah, she's at my place. There's no issues either. Really, we're fine. It's from my childhood. Well, that didn't stop me from looking up Misty hentai, did it?
あ、別に何もねえならいいんだけどよ。でか、ナッツがてめえで連絡入れろっつう話だよ。
I should have called about her earlier. My bad. Sorry. I've been told to watch One Piece. Oh god. Who told you to watch One Piece? Why would you... Ain't no... Nah. Dude, if you're gonna start off with an anime, Death Note is a hard recommend. Coconut is in the bath right now. She's sleeping over since it got pretty late all of a sudden. I'll bring her back tomorrow morning though.
たく、本当に手間のかかるダメ猫は困るよな。
You're such a wonderful big sister for them as to have. Always looking out for them and all. We got what I did.
把握してねえと、しぐれがうるせえんだよ。無事ならいいや。あとは適当に頼むわ。
You have to deal with quite a lot all on your own, huh, Azuki? That's what we just started off with, but my whole family is not anime, anything. None of us have ever liked anime. My family's also older. Yeah. My dad is 64. Well, my dad is 79. And that didn't stop me from starting off by watching Sword Art Online. Even though she really looks out for everyone, she can be pretty sarcastic. I guess that's what made it hard for her to show that she really does care about Coconut. 79. Yeah, turning 80 this year. Looks like both people and cat girls can give out mixed signals, huh? And my mom's turning 60 this year. Do his nuts work? I mean, they did when I was born, so... How are you here? Holy.
ん、お風呂上がりましたにゃ。
Alright, now you're gonna fail no fap. Great. I hope you didn't have any trouble getting the water going. Coconut? Why are you wearing my shirt? Amazing. She's completely naked except for my white dress shirt. She probably pulled it out of the laundry machine. I guess chocolate and vanilla's clothes wouldn't fit her at all though. I feel like this is something I really shouldn't be seeing, but if she's okay with it, I guess it's fine. She's wearing underwear. I should just give her a new shirt. Yeah. And not as I come to a solution. You haven't dried your hair off yet. Hair off, have you? It's still all wet.
長いとなかなか乾かないから、いつもこんな感じで。いつもはしぐれちゃんが乾かしてくれたりするんだけど、自分だとめんどくさくてついつい。
She tries to play it off with a smirk. Oh, alright. Fine. Come over here.
しょうがないって？にゃー、気持ちいいにゃー。
My dad had me in his 40s and he didn't have problems. But right after me, he had problems at 70. At 79, nah. So that no fap challenge.
お兄ちゃんの指先、優しくてすっごく気持ちいい。
This is CG that everyone who likes coconut loves. Yeah, I can confirm that. If it starts getting too hot, let me know, okay?
はーい、全然大丈夫。
I try to make sure that the hot air doesn't hit coconut in the face. I make sure to move it around a lot so that it doesn't burn her anywhere.
お兄ちゃん、すっごく手慣れてるね。
I used to blow dry Shigure's hair when she was a kid. When we were kids. But now I do it for chocolate and vanilla.
そっか、それは年季入ってるね。上手なわけにゃ。でもいいの？お兄ちゃんにこんなに甘えちゃって。
Do you feel bad for Shigure? Just curious. And what do you mean?
今日だってお仕事で疲れてるのに。
Don't be silly. This is nothing. I've already failed no fap today. I wouldn't consider this as spoiling you at all. I'm just doing this for you because I want to. Because they're siblings. What do you mean? It usually takes 18 hours before it's cocaine level addiction. Oh god. You've been helping me out at the shop too, right? This isn't spoiling you or anything. I'm just showing my gratitude.
うん、僕もお店の手伝いしたくてしてる。
Okay, well, in that, I guess I feel a little bad for Shigure. Considering how much she is in love with her brother. I also had to hide it from my family for so long. When I go on NoFap, my family's like, yo, why are you so mad when I shout? I just shouted. Damn, that's crazy.
その大事な家族でお兄ちゃんの妹だもんね。
Exactly.
そういうことなんだね。嬉しいな。何度言ってもらっても。
I'd be more than happy to say it as many times as you'd like.
うん、何度でも言ってほしいにゃ。
As you wish. We continue to engage in light banter as I dry the ends of her hair. Your tail isn't dry either. Might as well dry it too. Uh-oh, this is gonna get more raunchy now, isn't it? Yep.
お兄ちゃん。尻尾は敏感だから優しく。
Ah, my bad. This is the first time I've dried a tail as fluffy as yours. So I'm not sure how gentle I should be. I'll be a bit softer with it. So just let me know when you're alright. When you're alright. I moved the hairdryer further away. And slowly, softly follow the contours of her tail.
さっきよりすごくいい感じで。すごくいいのに、そのくすぐった気持ちよくて。僕我慢するけど。何これ。しぐれちゃんに尻尾触られるのと全然違うよ。
Stop staring. What do you mean? How can I not?
お兄ちゃんの指なんかすごいゾクゾクって。
Jolts? Should I stop then?
大丈夫。僕頑張るから。そのままね。
I mean, to be fair, I'm not sure how porn addiction starts, right? Okay, tail's all dry. You okay, coconut?
にゃんとく。お風呂入ったばっかりなのに、なぜかいちゃったにゃ。
Coconut takes a few deep breaths to try to compose herself. I need to learn more about drying tails. I nod to myself.
お兄ちゃん、ありがとね。こんな風に甘やかしてもらったの、すごく久々です。すっごく嬉しい。
I'd be more than happy to do it anytime as long as you're okay with it. But try not to try so hard, okay, coconut?
頑張らないように頑張るって変な言葉だけどね。
You're right. Let's just say I'm rooting for you too, okay?
ありがとうお兄ちゃん。
I pat her soft and fluffy hair. And we nod to each other, smiles on our faces.
ごめんなさい。あくびが。
I look at the clock, only to see that it's now past midnight. Hello, St. Quartz. She'd have normally been long asleep by now, according to Shigure's daily routine. Gotten really late, hasn't it? Already changed Chocolate and Vanilla's bedsheets, and tomorrow's a day off. So have a nice sleep, okay?
そんなことまでしてくれてありがとうお兄ちゃん。じゃあお言葉に甘えておやすみなさい。
Yeah. Good night.
お兄ちゃん。
Coconut turns around to face me, with her gaze pointed to the floor. Jesus. With her gaze pointed to the floor, she starts to fidget. What's wrong?
そのね、お兄ちゃん、その
He hesitates for a moment. Thank you, Dexter, for gifting Jordan a sub. She looks like she summons a bit of courage. She takes a step forward.
お兄ちゃん、今日は本当にいろいろとありがとう。
I didn't expect 3 CGs in quick succession.
この間のミルクの時もいっぱい褒めてくれたし、今日もいっぱい嬉しいこと言ってくれて、本当に僕は幸せな猫だなって思ったよ。
She takes my hand and gives it a bit of a squeeze. Just as a cat girl would, she then nuzzles her cheek against it.
僕、本当に頑張るから。もううじうじしたり迷ったりしないって約束する。
Coconut.
最後にそれが言いたかったんだ。 おやすみなさいお兄ちゃん。また明日ね。
I promise, huh? The smell of coconut just fresh out of the bath. Her soft skin, a warm touch. The combination takes me by surprise, and my face flushes red. Well, Coconut is pretty cute. What am I thinking of Coconut in that way? I'm almost her older brother. Yeah, you could say the same thing about Chocolate and Vanilla, but that didn't stop you from boning them. I slapped myself lightly for having entertained the thought for even a moment. Alright, I should take a bath and get to bed. I say it out loud to myself. As I mutter to myself, I head to the bath. As Coconut came by, I hadn't felt the slightest bit lonely tonight. Only 10 seconds, please. Ehehe, I'm so happy. Okay. Oh, chapter 2 clear.
お掃除と洗い物バッチリ終わったよ。
Oh.
お掃除と洗い物バッチリ終わったよ。シナモン、メープル、確認お願いします。すごいよ。なっちゃん、すごい進歩だよ。コップもお皿もティースプーンも全部無事だよ。 後で褒めるのもどうかと思うけど。
Wow. Coconut has finally done her job correctly and without dropping anything.
でも、一昨日までと比べたら仕事になりそうじゃない。なっちゃん、すっかり元気になってよかったね。
What discussion of Magic Girls rated anyway? Adult. It's one step away from being straight up hentai. What are you talking about?
根が単純だからね。歌唱にうまいこと持ち上げられたんでしょ。どうだい、あずき。僕だってやればできるんだよ。
So could Jordan watch it? Listen. The censored version? Sure, I guess. But not the uncensored version, which is what I'm reacting to.
おお、すげえすげえ。ようやく下の女ってところだな。頑張れ頑張れ。聞いた、お兄ちゃん。あずきに褒められたよ。あのあずきに。
Good job, Coconut. Hey, that's great. Your special training's paying off. I won't worry about Azuki's attitude. I'm just glad that Coconut is happy.
お兄ちゃんって。
Don't get jealous.
あんた、そういうの好きだったの？ちょっと引くわ。
It's not. Listen. It's not like that, okay? Yet. In Florida, where I live, they make these traps. The houses are expensive and the trailers are cheap, but the hurricanes destroy them a month later. But can't beat $200 for a 3-bedroom a month. Bro.
まあまあ、いいじゃないの。他人や種子の趣味趣向に口出すものじゃないですってば。そういうことを店員に強要する歌唱さん。
Cinnamon, I don't want to hear about your fantasies until the next game, okay?
ダメ。これからお店が始まるのに。シナモン。
Just pause. I'm telling you right now, it's nothing like what you're thinking about. Thinking, all right?
これは僕が望んだことなんだよ。もう背伸びするのはやめようと思って。ね、お兄ちゃん。よくわかんないけど、一昨日に何かあったみたいね。ま、そっちのがココナッツっぽくっていいと思うわよ。
Phil, I like how we talked about corn for the past 40 minutes, but Discord novels are where the line ends. Listen, it's not. Listen, the Discord is for everything. Okay, it's not exclusively visual novels. Okay, there's a game suggestions channel that is filled with visual novels that you could play, but you know, the 18+ ones are in the secret channel that you shouldn't be in if you join the Discord. You know, maybe if you want me to react to should be in the AD+ channel, alright? Listen, you know, if you want me to like react to a video, you can post it into the media share, right? Maybe I'll have something normal to react to other than the 1000th anime video that Dexter wants me to react to. You know, Cinnamon, maybe you should hold off on being yourself all the time. Maple and Cinnamon seem to agree. They're family after all. I'm reminded of that again.
おい、歌唱。
What's up, Azuki?
ナッツがうじうじ猫から脱出したのはいいんだけどよ。特にナッツは単純なんだから、あんま特別扱いしてやんなよ。
I could literally get hit on by 40-year-old me in Discord. Okay, what? Special treatment?
してんだろ。思いっきりよ。
Well, yeah.
言ってもナッツはまだまだガキなんだから、距離感気をつけろって話だよ。
She softly hits my chest. We're family. We can't help but be close.
いや、そうじゃなくてな。
Yeah, but you didn't seem to have a problem when I did it with chocolate and vanilla. Here.
あ、あずき、もしかして羨ましいの？僕とお兄ちゃんが仲良しなのか？誰がそんなことで嫉妬するかボケ
Man, not me. I don't realize on. I don't realize it until you read it.
調子に飲んじゃねえこのダメ猫が大人になった僕にそんな挑発は通じないよ。てめえ図体と同じくらい態度まででかくなりやがって。
Uh-oh.
体は関係ないだろ。あずきだって体くらい謙虚になればいいのに。
Oh, she's found the right button to push.
んだてめえやんのかこら。そっちがふっかけてきたんでしょ。だったらやってあげるよ。ま、多少は大人になってもこんなもんよね。これでこそ水無月姉妹ですしね。
And that's how it ends, I guess. Some things can't. Some things just don't change. I'm protecting my. What? Oh, Chili's tendon. God damn it! That is definitely a cat pun I've never heard before. I got so distracted by the top line I didn't read the bottom one. Hello, Meow the cat. All right, good work out there. Ah. Thanks for gifting a sub to Meow the cat, Dexter. I'm in the middle of something and respond without turning it to face her. Oh, Azuki. How's Coconut doing? Is she doing her work alright?
とりあえず一昨日までよりはまともだよ。仕事は遅いけど失敗するより200倍マシだしな。まああの調子で慣れりゃようやく戦力として数えられんじゃねえか。
Damn. I see. That's great. Yeah, I love the backhanded compliments. I'm relieved that she's not having a hard time with things. Like Azuki said, she'll get better as time goes on. Important thing now is helping her get to that point.
これも歌唱がナッツのアホの鼻っ柱を折ってくれたおかげだな。
I wasn't trying to take her down a notch or anything. I was just helping her develop her skills a little.
てめえはダメ猫なんだから、ダメ猫なりにやれってことだろ。
I always give backhanded compliments to people. I'm a piece of shit. Listen, at least you're self-aware.
それを鼻っ柱を折るってんじゃねえか。キキキ。ナッツに必要だったのはまさにそれだしな。無理すんな。私が言っても聞かねえし。何言ったか知らねえけど、いい傾向だろ。
Azuki's never going to get Coconut to open up to her side if she keeps saying things like that. I'll let them work that out on their own, though. I know you're watching Coconut, Azuki. You phoned just because you were worried about her, didn't you?
これでも一応一番年上だしな。私がやんなきゃしょうがねえだろ。モンシナとかプルメイなんかはもうほっといても心配だねえけどよ。困ったことに、ナッツはでかいのは体とおっぱいだけだからな。
Yeah, you're jealous. That's.
ほんと、ガキすぎて困ったもんだぜ。
She strikes an annoyed pose. I guess this is just how Azuki shows her affection. He stopped being so sarcastic. Maybe her sisters would realize that too. She probably just needs some way to hide her embarrassment, though. She seems like she has a lot of things to worry about.
もう、だいたい察しはつくけどな。ずっと末っ子で甘えっぱなしだったけど、だんだん体がでかくなってきたとこに職場にの2匹が来たからな。頑張ってお姉ちゃんやろうと背伸びしようとした結果があれってとこだろ。てめえもまだまだ子猫ちゃんのくせに分不相応なこと考えやがって。一緒になって甘えてりゃいいのに困ったもんだ。
Azuki's been more talkative than usual. Earlier she said that Coconut never listens to her. As the older sister, that must be pretty frustrating for her. She must be in quite a bind since she's never upfront about her feelings. There's no way she'd know them as well as she didn't if she didn't love them. Feels like the Minaduki family's eldest cat girl really is a wonderful sister. I think sincerely. Must be tough being an older sister.
そうだ。私は大変なんだぞ。さらに店の仕切りまで押し付けられちまうしな。感謝の気持ちにうめえもん食わせてもらいてえもんだぜ。あ、そういやこないだテレビで1杯25,000円の大間マグロ丼が紹介されてたな。
Don't change the subject. 25,000 yen for one bowl. Even Masaki's most expensive tuna bowl is only about 5,000 yen. I'm not sure which of the two is actually closer to normal price now. I guess you'd have to eat it to really understand. Alright. Well, how about some pats? Come on. Hang on. There you go.
こら、カーショ、やめ。
Do her chest too. Fine. Didn't Hitler get mad at Japan for attacking America because America was going to stay out of it? Yes. America was going to stay out of it until Japan got them involved. And that's one of the things. Japan kind of did an oopsie and was a bit too arrogant, let's just say.
私はそういうキャラじゃねえって。
Japan got a bit too big for their britches. It would have went exactly how Hitler wanted. He would have got what he wanted. Yeah. I never expected that Azuki could be this cute. He's trying desperately not to purr, but her tail's already sticking straight up. I guess it's only natural that a cat girl would like being petted. I continue to pet Azuki as I admire her. Come on, there's no one around. You can purr if you want. Arguably, he's the reason I'm growing a toothbrush mustache. Hang on a minute. Listen, there were two notable figures that had toothbrush mustaches, and you chose the worst one. What are these sounds? I don't know, Chapman. Well, yeah, I don't know Chapman either, but I know Charlie Chaplin. I know Chaplin. Coconut jump scare. Who? Oh boy. Alright, there goes the face.
なんだかんだ言ってやっぱりあずきもお兄ちゃんに甘えたかったんでしょ。ちっげえよ。おめえみてえな子猫ちゃんと同じにすんじゃねえ。その子猫ちゃんと同じように喜んでたくせに。ちげえって。今のは歌唱の手がくせえから出たフレーメンだ、フレーメン。
Oh, it's just the Fleming response, you know, the response that you're meant to repress after you, for your bell test.
フレーメン、フレーメンね。あずきのフレーメン顔は可愛いんだね。
I'm getting to the point where I'm around so many different people I call football rugby. Yeah, football is rugby, and soccer is football. If you're going to get violent, do it upstairs, away from the shop. They do, girls. What? As I chuckled to myself about Azuki's awkward display of affection, I stealthily produced 2 freshly baked apple pies. How do you do it? How do you stealthily produce 2 freshly baked apple pies? Holy crap, delicious. This is delicious. It is amazing. It's super yummy. At least I was able to read both of them. Alright. We're just about sold out for today. It's a little early, but I think we can close up the bakery.
はい、お疲れ様でした。人数少ないのにももうだいぶ慣れたわね。あはは、ショコラとバニラはいつ帰ってくるんだろうね。ほんとショコラはアホの子だからな。
あれで鈴取れたことの方が奇跡だぞ。
Bro.
鈴なくさなければいいけどね。
I've got some things to take care of after this. So, can I leave closing up the store to you girls? Azuki, come with me.
はあ、なんで私だけ残業なんだよ。仲のいいナッツでも連れてきゃいいじゃねえか。
Yeah, but we already got a scene with Coconut, so don't be like that. I just need your help.
たく、しょうがねえな。どこのケーキ屋はブラックだな、おい。
I mean, true. We are kind of underpaying our staff because we wouldn't be able to function with 6 cat girls. If we were paying 6 people the minimum wage. She comes along, putting on a show and acting oh so indignant. Underneath that sarcastic exterior, she's obedient. I reflect on that as I tell her to change her clothes. Alright, Cinnamon. I'm giving you the key to the store. And don't let me down, okay?
はーい、任されました。
Listen, I would give it to Maple because if you give Cinnamon the key, I guarantee that it's gonna slip between her cleavage and it's gonna get lost in the void.
で、一体どこに行こうってんだ？カッションも見慣れねえスーツとか着やがって。
I was just thinking that, god damn it.
さては、あれか？何か謝りに行くのに、私を寝込み悟空にしようってか？そういうのなら、おっぱいキャットのモンシナかナッツのが向いてんだろう。
Don't worry about it. Just come on. Try to reassure Azuki as she makes excuses. As we chat, night falls, and we walk around the shopping district.
たく、さっきからそればっかじゃねえか。こんな可愛い猫とデート気分とか、店だったらいくらかかると思ってんだ？
Yeah, but I already pay you enough. Yes, yes. You're a real you have my sincerest gratitude, Azuki. It must be somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. We're going to the store, Azuki.
は？この店って。
Okay, hang on. Azuki, you were a bit quiet there.
は？この店って。
Okay, that didn't help. Never mind.
お待たせいたしました。カーテン開けますね。あ、ちょっと。
There it is. We found it. We found it, guys.
聞いてねえぞ、こんなの。
She mutters her embarrassed face. She mutters her embarrassed face glowing bright red. Hey, it suits you, Azuki.
似合ってるとか似合ってないとか、そういうことじゃなくてだな。
She's not used to wearing frilly party dresses. Azuki fidgets idly, pressing her fingertips together. That's her money. Fuck! I read your message and as her face reddens even more, she shoots me a protesting glance. I wonder if it's okay for a cat girl to be wearing an outfit like this.
茶化すんじゃねえよ。私つ素材がいいからだろ。
I love spending my fictional hard-earned money on Azuki. She's so cute when she tries to act tough. Honestly, She does look stunning in the dress, though. Personality-wise, she's pretty rough around the edges, but this really accentuates her figure. Even if her figure is that of a munchkin. Oh, her height and her very modest chest are accentuated too. What do you mean modest? Though I keep that part to myself.
なんでこんな格好させてんだろう。プルメイならこんなコスプレ喜ぶかもしれねえけど、私だぞ。それにこんな高いドレス買われても困るし。
This store primarily sells dresses, but we're just renting this one today. The place we're headed to has a strict dress code. That's why I have to wear this uncomfortable suit too.
は？ドレスコード？
I take a very wide-eyed Azuki's hand and escort her outside where a taxi is waiting for us. This is your reward. We're here, Azuki. Just like before. I pull on her arm as we exit the taxi and head towards our destination.
着いたぞって。は？こんなとこでドレスコードって。こういうとこに来るなら最初から言えっつうの。
Yeah, but it's a date. We're at the top of Yokohama's pride and joy. Its tallest skyscraper. Azuki's jaw dropped as her gaze sweeps over the coastal skyline, sparkling amidst the backdrop of the night sky. You said you wanted to eat something tasty, right? Well, a promise is a promise. I raise up my champagne-filled glass, and we gently clink our glasses together.
だからってこんなのは想像もしてなかったっつうの。絶対あたふたしてる私を見て楽しんでたろ。
Ashu is a player.
カッションもいい性格してるよ。まったく。
I hope you're enjoying your meal and champagne.
そりゃうめえけどさ。
While puffing out her cheeks, she swirls the champagne around in her mouth the exact same way I was doing. She's acting much more polite than she usually does. Well, yeah, that's because you're in a fucking fancy restaurant. Of course she's gonna act differently. He has some kind of Riz. The cat girl Riz. Maybe it's just the dress and her hairdo, but Azuki looks much more grown up. She's beautiful. I honestly believe she is. A famous pastry chef is here today. I figured we should try the chef's cakes at least once in our lives. This is my way of thanking you, Azuki.
お礼なんて別にしてもらうほどのことはしてねえよ。
I spent $500 just to get in. You better be grateful. I mean, no need to be so humble. My store would really be in trouble if you weren't around, Azuki. And well, thanking you this way also lets you take a bit of a breather.
息抜き？
Seems like she's already gotten used to the place. Though she still seems to be a little miffed. You're an older sister, Azuki. No joke. Especially for Coconut. You're always nearby and taking care of her. That's why I figured that you could let your guard down and take a well-deserved break from being everyone's older sister here.
箇所
This is how he raises up Azuki. She looks at me with widening eyes. I feel like I'm trying too hard to show off. But what I said was the absolute truth. You warned me, but as an older brother myself, I know what it's like to worry about younger siblings. Shugure is trying her hardest to keep up with me right now. And it seems that Coconut is doing the same. I think that somehow everything ended up more or less okay though.
箇所
I guess that means that even you worry about me. You can get away from your sisters and let me spoil you once in a while, right? I was actually planning to come here alone, but with how things have been going, I thought this would be just the right opportunity to take you out. So, well, you know, you're an important part of our family too. You know you're just a little sister to me. Well, I don't think you should be calling her that after with what you're going to be doing later. You've been helping me out, so let me meddle in your life a little. Once again, I turn to Azuki and lift my glass to her.
箇所ほんとおめえはかっこつけだな。そんなんだからジゴロパティシエとか言われんだぞ。
Okay, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but it needs to be said. Azuki is like 2 in human ears, right? But she's still able to drink. Keep in mind the drinking age in Japan is 20. So Azuki, in the eyes of every person in this world, is older than 20, or at least 20. It's not that serious. Listen, if that guy's gonna take this game as seriously as he did, I get to, okay? I'm still criticizing it. Despite her sarcasm, I can tell she's embarrassed from the way she's holding her glass. What? What do you mean? Don't join him. I'm not joining him. The two of us gently clink our glasses together again. I'm defending Nekopara, okay?
たまにはこういうのも悪くねえな。なんかワインに酔っ払っちまったみてえだし。ここにいる間だけはお姉ちゃんの看板置いとくことにするわ。
That's the Azuki I know. Always trying to hide her true feelings. A wide smile is more than enough to tell me how she really feels, though.
お兄ちゃんも大変だな。
Just as tough as being a big sister, I'd think.
ちげえね。
We both empty our glasses in one gulp. Well, you know, according to the CG, you've already finished your glass. And I follow it up by pouring even more champagne into our glasses. This is Azuki, the cat girl who's always so distant with everyone. We happen to bring our glasses up to our mouths at the same time.
じゃあその目的のケーキが出てくるまでは。
Hey Siri, what happens if I feed a cat alcohol? Some signs can be mild, but if a large amount of is ingested, then alcohol can be lethal to cats. Okay. Never mind.
普段のお礼ってことで遠慮なく行かせてもらうわ。
Look, I wanted to make the argument that cat girls are a lot more human than they initially are. Never mind. But they're cat girls. Yeah, but still, it's because that they are genetically modified cats, right? It's not because it's not genetically modified girls who became cat girls, it's cats who became cat girls, right? Never mind.
財布の中身は大丈夫なんだよな。
I'm just saying that the biology of a cat girl is a lot more girl than initially yes. Their organs are like humans. Yeah, we definitely won't be going home hungry tonight, that's for sure.
いくらかっこつけても、私はお兄ちゃんなんて呼ばねえぞ。歌唱がどうしても呼んでほしいって言うなら考えなくもねえけどよ。
What? I thought you said you weren't into that sort of thing.
ま、そういうことにしといてやるよ。
Holy, I wonder what's gonna happen in the hate scenes. She has a very Azuki-like smile across her face. This time Azuki's the one who raises her glass. I raise mine in response.
じゃあ、改めて大事な家族に乾杯。
We look out over the dazzling skyline as it twinkles in the night sky. Coconut smashes through the window. Bro, if Coconut was able to climb up on the side of the building up all the way up to the top floor of Yokohama's tallest building, I know what I'd do. Our glasses reverberate with a crystal clear tone.
<sighs> 懐かしの我が家に帰ってきたな。
She's not drunk. Damn. Missed opportunity, I'd say. What?
やっぱこっちの着慣れた服のが落ち着くな。ま、シンデレラタイムもたまには悪くなかったけどよ。
I hope that helps you blow off some steam.
ああ、おかげさまでな。いろいろと気遣いサンキューな。礼は言っとくよ。
Once she took off the dress, she went right back to being her usual self. Really settled down once we got to a place she's familiar with. Got back to a place she's familiar with.
そっちこそ何か参考にはなったのかよ。なんかガラス細工みてえなケーキばっかりだったけどよ。
Okay, yeah, but we're not trying to become a Michelin star patisserie, okay? An expensive restaurant like that isn't a regular bakery. If you think about it, there's no way we could compete with them.
ちげえね。
Well, we could try to copy the taste, though. But of course, someone like me, who's gotten his experience through baking at home, will never be able to replicate a cake made by a world-famous pastry chef.
そうか？カシオのケーキのがうめえなってのもあったぞ。
Oh, hello, Senkwoods. With this? You're trying to flatter me, Azuki.
一猫としての素直な感想だよ。バカ。
As we continued to chat, I put my hand on the store's door.
ま、浮かれ気分もほどほどにして。明日からはまたお姉ちゃん業に勤しまねえとな。特にナッツのアホはまだまだ子猫ちゃんだから手がかかって目が離せねえし、あいつがまた調子に乗れるまでしっかりおだててやんねえと。 歌唱がうまいこと調子乗せたんだから、責任取ってちゃんとおだててやれよ。
She's got a big grin on her face as she cracks her usual jokes. Hazuki always goes a little too far. I reply as jokingly indignant. I wasn't really planning on sweet talking to her or anything.
あずき、お兄ちゃん。
Oh, Coconut is standing there, wide-eyed.
ナッツ、なんでまだここに。
お兄ちゃんのこと待ってたから。
What terrible timing. But by the look on her face, it's obvious that she heard what Azuki said. This is a complete misunderstanding. Coconut missed what we were saying beforehand. It would sound like we were making fun of her.
僕が調子に乗るまで歌ってるってどういうこと？
No, it was meant to be a joke, Coconut. I didn't mean anything by it.
お兄ちゃんは僕のこと大事な妹だって。
No, don't look too deep into it. I knew you would hate this. Wait a second, calm down. Coconut, you've got the wrong idea.
あずきだって僕のこと褒めてくれたんじゃなかったの？今まではあんな風にだって褒めてくれたこと一度もなかったくせに。
She's trying to stifle the anger in her voice. She bites down on her lip. I see her shoulders start to quiver slightly. This isn't good. I doubt she'll listen now, even if I try to clear things up. This is a critical situation if I don't choose my words carefully.
いや、だから今のはちげえんだっつってんだろ。
Uh-oh. That's not what you meant to do, Azuki.
そうやって人の話聞かずに早とちりすっからくだらねえミスばっかすんだろうが。
Okay, now Okay, now you're definitely not. This is definitely not what you're meant to do in this situation, Azuki. Azuki, I don't think you should.
あずきはなんでそんな嘘ついたの？最低だよ。僕のことそんな風にからかって傷つけて楽しいの？いくら喧嘩ばっかりでもお姉ちゃんだと思ってたのに。
いや、だから別に嘘ついたとかじゃなくてな。感触起こしてねえでこっちの話聞けっつーの。
That's not what you meant to say, Azuki. God damn it.
うるさい。あずきの話なんて聞きたくもないよ。
Why didn't you just let me say it? Azuki, you should have just let me say it.
大きいのは態度ばっかり。器は体と同じくらい小さいじゃないか。
Hey, Coconut, calm down. Okay, Cashew, you shouldn't have said that. Really not how it seemed.
箇所はちょっと下がってろ。
Hey, I'm a part of this as well, okay? Azuki cuts me off. He takes a step forward and step toward Coconut.
おいナッツ、いいからギャンギャン騒ぐんじゃねえよ。話聞けって言ってんだろ。喧嘩売りてえだけなのか。意味もなくわざわざ人が気にしてっとこピンポイントでつっつきやがって。真面目に話してんだからたまには姉貴の言うこと聞けよ。
Okay, now you're acting like an authority figure. That's not what you meant to do.
ああ、そうだよ。あずきは僕のことが嫌いなんでしょ。僕は手のかかる調子に乗った妹なんでしょ。こんな時ばっかりお姉ちゃんぶって偉そうにお説教しないでよ。お兄ちゃんもあずきも一緒になって僕のことを騙して。
Well, see, we would have said the same jokes if you were here. You were just absent from the context.
あずきなんかお姉ちゃんじゃない。お兄ちゃんが僕のことを褒めてくれたのも全部嘘だったんだ。 大事な家族だなんて嘘っぱちじゃないか。お兄ちゃんもあずきもどうせ血なんて繋がってないんだから。
Hey, that's over the line, Coconut.
あずき
She holds her cheek, bewildered. I believe what I just saw. All I can do is stare at Azuki in shock. Damn, Azuki, you got hops.
おめえはよ、どんな時だろうが言っていいことと悪いことの区別もつかねえのか。
それは。
そんなんだからガキって言われるのが本気でわかんねえのか。
Coconut stammers, dumbstruck. Tears start to well up in her eyes, followed by an incoherent wail. But Azuki remains unaffected. She continues to glare at Coconut steadfast.
僕だって。
Without another moment's hesitation, she dashes out of the room. There's a short silence followed by the ringing of the chime of the store's entrance.
ってえな、あのバカ猫が。
There's a hint of regret in her voice, like she's holding back her own tears. Hand she slapped Coconut with twitches. That was unnecessary. Especially since you, of all people, worry the most about Coconut.
うるせえよ、くそ。別に私だって手なんか出すつもりじゃ。
Azuki begins to cry as though she was the one who was slapped. She squeezes the offending hand tightly. Her kindness and sorrow, her anger and weakness. Gently pat Azuki as these emotions churn inside of her. Hello, Meow. You joined at a wrong time. You know, a while back I tried to help Shigure, and we ended up getting into a huge fight. This situation isn't so different. So I know how you feel, Azuki. And I know how Coconut feels. Full of regret, Azuki lowers her head, holding her hand slightly and digging her nails into her skin. There's been a lot of times where I've ended up doing stupid things. So I want to help out my precious family if they end up in a similar situation.
箇所。
I take her hand, now painfully red and marked up from her own nails, and peer into her eyes. Atsuki, being stubborn like this is only going to make things more painful. The longer this goes on, the less chance you have to make up with Coconut. Are you okay with that?
いいわけねえだろ。んな分かりきったこと聞いてどうすんだよ。
Yeah, I guess you would. Well, if you know that, then you know we have to go and find Coconut. You are her big sister, right? Hazuki lifts her head. Though she seems hurt, she looks at me.
言われなくたって分かってるし。
Yeah, I guess you're not as indecisive as I am, Hazuki. I choose my words deliberately. Her lips curve into a resigned smile.
たく 章はほんと意外に暑苦しいよな。くせえこと平気で言うカッコつきだし。でもありがとな。おかげさまでへこんでる場合じゃなくなったわ。
It's just another thing that a big sister has to deal with.
そうだな。お姉ちゃんは大変だ。
She nods, smiling, just as always.
じゃあダメな妹を探しに行きますか。
Yeah, we have to find her quick. With a deep breath, I put my hand on the shop's door, and pushing it open, we run out to go find our beloved sister. I find her at last, standing by a railing at an empty park that overlooks the ocean. She has her back turned to me, and her familiar long hair streams down. Hearing my footsteps, she turns to face me.
お兄ちゃん。
Her heterochromatic eyes are red and puffy from crying. You didn't need to bring up the heterochromia. She looks away from me, hiding her drained complexion. I had a lot I was going to say to you when I found you, but I'm just glad you're safe, Coconut. Really. Lay my honest feelings out and breathe a deep relieved sigh.
お兄ちゃん。
She lays her face back down on the railing. Sounds of her muffled sobs echo throughout the park. Silently, I stand beside Coconut, and we gaze at the pitch black sea, the night sky together.
分かってるんだ。僕がダメなのくらい。お兄ちゃんに教えてもらってようやくほんのちょっと役に立つくらいだって。
She seems even weaker than the wavering starlight being reflected off the water's surface. Her voice is frail and despondent as she continues to sob. I stand there silently waiting for Coconut to talk.
僕は本当に体が大きいだけで何の役にも立ててなくて、シナモンにもメープルにも年下のショコラやバニラにも、あんなこと言われた小豆にだって全然かなわないって分かってるんだ。分かってるから頑張ってるんだ。でもうまくいかないんだもん。僕だってお兄ちゃんやしぐれちゃんの役に立ちたいんだ。でもあんな風に言われたらさ、僕だって。
She wraps her fists tightly around the rail. One after another, tears begin to run down her face. It's hard to see her in such pain knowing that I can't do anything. Coconut, I understand that nothing I say will reach her right now. Words won't help, but
お兄ちゃん。
put my arms around her trembling shoulders and tenderly brush her cheek. She might be bigger than any of the other cat girls, but despite how she looks, she's actually the most gentle, delicate, and helpless of them all. I feel like I'll break her if I hug her too tight. As if giving her my strength, I embrace her and whisper into her ear as gently as I can. Haven't I told you? You're always so impatient, Coconut.
お兄ちゃん。
The voice is much calmer than before. She begins to loosen up just a little bit. Chocolate might be sincere and cheerful, but because of those qualities that she's so awkward and messes up a lot. Vanilla is smart, but she's always so apathetic. Maple says rude things to customers too, and Cinnamon always spaces out and ends up ignoring everything else around her. With a wry smile, I continue to look at the speechless Coconut. Hazuki was always so sarcastic, and it causes a lot of problems. Even Shigure pushes herself too hard and bites off more than she can chew sometimes. And of course, I'm always bossing everyone around and making them do things how I want them to be done. You are a boss, so that is what you're meant to do. Even now, I'm at a loss for work. I'm at a loss because I can't seem to make you feel any better.
お兄ちゃん。
Coconut, maybe a little insecure, vain, and clumsy. But when it comes to physical strength, you have everyone beat. You're always trying your hardest.
そんな、僕なんか全然頑張ってるうちに入らないから。
I bring her close and firmly embrace her shaking head. It all depends on how you look at it. Human, cat girl, it doesn't matter. Everyone has good and bad traits. Coconut, do you dislike the other cat girls because of their flaws? You and Azuki are always fighting, but do you really hate her?
それは。嫌いじゃない。そんなことで嫌になんかなれないよ。
Coconut murmurs, her voice shaky as tears drip down her cheeks. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Even if there are parts you dislike about her, that doesn't mean you hate her. Because in the end, we're family. At least, that's how I feel.
お兄ちゃん。
Even though we're not blood related. Ah, thank God. You're still a precious member of the Minazuki family, aren't you? At the very least, I consider you to be my younger sister, just like Shigure is, who's actually blood related. Even if you hate me, okay?
お兄ちゃん。 ごめんなさい。さっきはひどいこと言っちゃってごめんなさい。家族じゃないなんて、騙したなんて、僕、そんなこと少しも思ってないよ。お兄ちゃんもあずきも何よりも大事な家族なのに、あんなこと言ってごめんなさい。
Trickle of tears becomes a river. She begins to wail, repeating, I'm sorry over and over again. Coconut's head nestled against me. I gently rub her cheek. Hugging her tighter, I try to stop her from trembling.
さっきのだって分かってる。分かってるんだ。あずきはすごく口が悪いけど、僕のこと何も言わずにいつも助けてくれてるって。喧嘩ばっかりしちゃうけど、でも大好きなお姉ちゃんなんだよ。これ であずきに嫌われちゃっても嫌いになんてなれないくらい好きなんだよ。
Gently wipe the tears from Coconut's left cheek. Does it still hurt where Azuki hit you?
こんなのなんともないよ。きっとあずきの心の方が何倍も痛かったから。僕、あずきに謝らなくちゃ。もう許してもらえないかもしれないけど、でもちゃんと謝りたいよ。
Her crying gets louder, and she begins to howl over and over again. So about Azuki, take my hand off Coconut's cheek and turn around.
この距離なんだから聞こえてるに決まってんだろ。
あずき。
With her usual nonchalant attitude, she snorts, turning her head away in embarrassment.
ほんとに手のかかるバカ猫だな、おめえは。
She approaches Coconut as she speaks.
ごめんなさい。ひどいこと言ってごめんなさい。
あんなこと言われたからって家族の縁が切れるわけがねえだろうが、このバカ猫が。血がつながってるとかつながってねえとかそういうもんじゃねえだろ。たとえナッツが認めなくてもおめえは私の妹なんだ。
Fuck.
血がつながってるとかつながってねえとかそういうもんじゃねえだろ。おめえは私の妹なんだよ。
I almost did it again.
たとえナッツが認めなくてもおめえは私の妹なんだ。
I've woken now. What do you... Huh?
どんなに喧嘩しようが何を言い合おうが関係ねえ。それでも無条件に許せるんだから家族なんだろ私たちは。
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい、お姉ちゃん。
They hug each other tightly, putting aside all their issues, and don't let each other go.
私が悪かった。許してくれ。ナッツが頑張ってるのは誰よりも私が見てたから。だからもうピーピー泣くんじゃねえよ。妹泣かせる姉貴とか最低もいいとこだろうが。
そんなこと言われたらもっと泣いちゃうに決まってるでしょ。ありがとう、お姉ちゃん。お姉ちゃん。
たく手のかかる可愛い妹なんだからよ、ナッツは。
Heavy drops begin to roll down Azuki's face as she gently pats Coconut again and again. It was a pretty eventful night, but I'm glad that they were able to make up in the end. As I try to hold back my own tears, I look on at Azuki and Coconut as they continue to embrace each other. It's gotten really late. I look at the time and see that it's already past 11 p.m. It is definitely past 11 p.m. It's in fact 1:30 p.m.
ごめんなさい。僕が余計な時間を取らせたから。
別におめえ一人のせいじゃねえし、 いちいち自虐ネタに走るんじゃねえよな。
今日のお姉ちゃんは優しいな。
うるせえ。私はいつも優しいんだよ。
She says embarrassed, not slightly letting her facade slip a bit. I don't want to ruin this charming scene. You guys have made up to each other now. Why don't you stay at my place tonight?
ショコラとバニラがいねえからって私らを代わりにしようってか？
Maybe. I mean, no, not yet.
そんな手に乗るほど私は安い猫じゃねえぞ。
代わりって、お兄ちゃん、それって。
No, I'm just offering you a place to stay. You two are making the rest up.
ま、確かに今から帰るのも面倒だし、それならナッツと一緒でも仕方ねえかな。
本当に？じゃあ、小豆のことギューってしながら寝てあげるね。
よし、てめえはソファーで一人で寝ろや。
え？
じゃあ腕枕で妥協するから。姉妹なんだし、それくらいならいいでしょ。
おいカション、ナッツの姉妹感を兄として強制してやれよ。
I don't know. She seems pretty similar to Shigure, if you ask me. That's not a good thing.
言われてみればそうだったな。
Yeah, that's not a good thing, Cashew.
でしょ。だから今日は一緒に寝ようね、お姉ちゃん。
わかったわかった。今日だけはな。
はい、ありがとうお姉ちゃん。
The stars in the night sky twinkle down on us three Minadukis as we cheerfully make our way home.